In this video, I'm going to show you how to reduce your ACOS by up to 50% in just 24 hours. Hello everyone, it's Sajad, Stealth Amazon FBA. So if you're selling Amazon products at the moment and you're using Amazon sponsored ads, so Amazon PPC, in this video I'll show you 4 quick tricks that you can use on automatic campaigns to reduce your ACOS. So to reduce the amount you're spending on advertising to get the same number of sales. So for this particular video, we're just going to concentrate on automatic campaigns only, but I'm going to do another video where I talk about manual campaigns. So be sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and that way you'll be alerted when I release that new video. So for automatic campaigns, these are one of the easiest ones when you're first launching a product on Amazon, and they're very underestimated. A lot of people say move quickly to manual and then concentrate on keywords and stuff like that. I don't agree with that at all. I have some automatic campaigns that have been running for years and still perform really well, because the good thing about those is Amazon just places your ad in lots of different places, some that you might not expect would actually make a sale, and you can actually control the amount you're bidding. So my first tip, if you're running an automatic campaign already, is to download your Amazon report and use negative exact match. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, basically when Amazon is deciding how to use your budget, let's say you're spending £20 or dollars per day on your product, it can be quite uneven in the way they actually spend your budget. You might find that they're spending 80% of your budget all on 1 or 2 keywords or 1 or 2 ASINs. And when that happens, you might find that those particular keywords aren't the best ones for your product if you want cheap sales. So what you can do is go through your report, and if you see a set of keywords that are have a very high ACOS, let's say over 100%, what you can do is a negative exact match. So you're telling Amazon then, for any future automatic campaign, don't target that particular broad set of keywords. Only target everything else, because that might be wasting away your budget. And I see it very often in different categories and different niches. So that's my first trick. And just that alone can sometimes dramatically improve the performance of your campaigns. So what's the second trick you could use? The second one is very similar, but this time what you're doing is negative match for a product. Again, sometimes what Amazon can do in an automatic campaign is it ends up using a lot of your budget on one ASIN. What do I mean by that? Well, there may be one product in your niche that's a well-known brand that gets thousands of sales every single month, and Amazon keeps showing your ad on that particular product. Now, that's all well and good, but what if the ACOS again is very high, over 100%? Now, if that particular product, you've already had 10 clicks on that particular ASIN, that's enough data to say that that might not work well for you. What if that well-known product is cheaper than yours or better in quality? It doesn't matter what the reason is, just make your decision based on the data. If the ACOS is really high, why spend all of your budget on that one particular ASIN? It's better to use the automatic campaign elsewhere on other less well-known ASINs. So what you can do there is negative match that one ASIN. It may even be a couple of ASINs that are taking up all of your budget and are not worth it for you in terms of ACOS. Again, look at your reports carefully, sort them by highest ACOS to lowest, if that's easier for you to actually find those particular products or keywords that aren't performing well. So the third trick, again for automatic campaigns, if you've been running them for a while and you found, even with the other 2 tricks I've suggested, that the ACOS is still a bit on the high side for your particular product. Maybe it's 50% or more and you want to try and bring it down. Where another trick you can do, again, this is not as good as the first couple of tricks, but another one you can do is basically just reduce your bid. You can reduce your bid. So let's say you're bidding 80 pence or 80 cents on your campaign. Reduce it down by 10 or 20%. Reduce it down to 65 pence or 60 pence or cents and see what happens. Now, the risk here is if you reduce it down too much, Amazon doesn't actually spend on your campaign. However, it's worth trying, because in certain niches, you can still pick up good sales for cheaper prices. Now, this might not necessarily help you in terms of volume of sales, but again, if you're just concentrating on getting your ACOS down so you're more profitable long-term on your campaign, this is worth doing. And then finding what the sweet spot is. If you do that and it improves your ACOS, but Amazon still spends your entire budget every single day, you could try reducing it a little bit further as well, just to see what happens. A lot of this is test and then monitor to see how it goes. My products will be different to yours, the categories will be different, the marketplaces will be different, so there's no one size fits all solution here. You have to test with your individual campaigns. And the fourth one, but just before I discuss that, if you're enjoying the content, please click the like button and comment below. Are there any other areas you're struggling with when it comes to selling on Amazon? Please again comment below. So the fourth trick when it comes to Amazon PPC, Amazon sponsored ads, in particular automatic campaigns, a lot of you might not be aware of this, but you can actually split the automatic campaign further into 4 categories. So how do you do this? Click into your automatic campaign, click into the ad group again, and then click the button on the left that says targeting. What you'll find there is Amazon then splits it further into complements, loose match, close match, and substitutes. So it basically covers different types of automatic campaign. Remember, your automatic campaign is running for keywords that are very close to your product, broader keywords, also particular ASINs, individual ASINs that are other products in your particular niche. So you can actually separate it further. What you might find when you look at this, you'll be surprised by the data. You might find that the complements are doing much better than loose match or close match or vice versa. Also, what you might find strange is Amazon seems to be spending all of your budget on one of these categories, which is also not ideal sometimes. So what you can do is you can actually switch off the other subcategories and then run a second automatic campaign, but this time targeting the other categories that Amazon didn't spend on first. And long term, you might find it's actually better just to concentrate on a subcategory. Again, the reason I'm telling you this is it depends on your niche. In your niche, one thing might be doing better than the other when it comes to running automatic campaigns. In mine or other people's products, it might be completely different. There's no way to know beforehand. You have to test, you have to try different things, and eventually you'll find a killer campaign setup where your ACOS is really low. It'll be 30%, 20%, or even lower. And that one, keep running long term. Never, ever, ever switch that off or tinker with it at all. That's my experience of running sponsored ad campaigns and spending tens of thousands of pounds on different campaigns. My experience is once you find something that's working really well, try your best not to mess with it or tinker it, because that's another common mistake beginners make. And also, our comprehensive training program is the second link in the description below if you're interested. We are running a promotion at the moment, so you can use the coupon code, which is also below in the description, to get an extra discount. So I'll leave it there for now, and I'll be back with more tips, especially with regards to manual campaigns very soon. Thanks for listening.